While we're gathered among our friends and family, there's no better time to celebrate those members who selflessly devote their time, energy, and expertise to keep the Virginia Bar Association in the forefront of Virginia's statewide associations. This evening, I have the pleasure of awarding the Walker Award of Merit. It is especially meaningful to me to acknowledge a person here tonight who does not expect this tribute. This past president donated her talents so selflessly throughout her term of office that was derailed by one of the starkest challenges faced by the legal profession as a whole, and acutely, the Virginia Bar Association. In 2020, Alison M. McKee took office at Ms. McKee took office at, by all accounts, an amazing annual meeting. Many believed that the practice of law had fully returned following the recessions and setbacks of the previous 15 years. It was a fantastic meeting. I hope all of you were there because it was so much fun. Alison jumped in to start her year of continued service to her beloved VBA as its president, after having served a career full of dedication to the association, starting with her service as a young lawyer, serving as the Young Lawyer Division Chair back in the 1990s, and significant service in the business law section, on the board, and as an officer. Within the first quarter of her term, she faced the crisis brought on by COVID-19. As we all know, the global pandemic and the resulting government shutdowns forced the U.S. economy to come to a halt, courts shut, and instantly our practices of law were hobbled. Yet, Ms. McKee rose to the challenge. Lawyers were forced to reimagine their practices, and all in-person meetings were summarily canceled. President McKee's leadership prevailed, and she quickly addressed the issues facing Virginia's legal community. She realigned the traditional VBA offerings to serve members and non-members alike. She planned and hosted what would become the VBA's 2020 signature program, the COVID-19 Law Practice Live Chats. The weekly phone calls were a lifeline of information that helped arm VBA members combat the impact of the pandemic. This novel program, the first and only of its kind for statewide bars in the Commonwealth, featured 52 separate speakers over the course of 24 Fridays, and Ms. McKee hosted 22 of those 24 calls, which had a total of over 1,800 registrants. Simultaneously, while redirecting the focus of the VBA, Ms. McKee oversaw the careful monitoring of the VBA's budget, realigning priorities when revenue streams shifted. While she held fast to the hybrid summer meeting, the 2021 annual meeting was forced in a completely virtual format. But being the trooper that she is, she guided the Virginia Bar Association through the challenging new world while still effectively practicing law and devoting time and attention to her ever-expanding family. Congratulations on the McKee family latest addition, Steele Stanwyck Jr., born at the end of June. Alison McKee's service to the VBA has not been overshadowed by COVID. As mentioned earlier, Alison served as the VBA chair. She worked tirelessly for her beloved business law section. And throughout, Ms. McKee remained a champion of diversity and women in the law, keeping a sharp focus on the issue throughout every aspect of her service for the association. Despite the innovations and achievements throughout her presidency, the simple fact remains: all of the hopes and dreams she had for her term of office were dashed. Ms. McKee did not get to serve as the ambassador of the VBA as she had hoped and planned. She did not even get the traditional Providence Hall roast, but there is still time for that. But VBA leadership will prove out, and the VBA's 132nd president prevailed. So tonight we give Ms. Alison M. McKee the Walker Award of Merit, an award created for the recognition and appreciation of exceptional leadership in the bar. Ms. McKee may have not gotten the year she wanted, but the VBA got the leader it needed. Alison.
Wow. Thank you all. Thank you, Richard. Thank all of you. Lucky for you, I had no idea this was coming, so I have no speech prepared. But those of you who know me know I always have something to say. So let me begin again by saying thank you to all of you. Back in 1984, I started practicing law in the Norfolk office of Hunt and Williams, and I had the best mentor anyone could ever hope to have, Waverly Pulley, who is the brother of one of our lifetime members who is recognized tonight, Glenn Pulley. Waverly was just a first-class lawyer in every sense of the word, truly a Virginia lawyer. And Waverly, I started in November of 1984. In January, he said, "You and Brack are coming with me and Patsy to the VBA meeting in Williamsburg." And it wasn't an invitation, it was a command. And Waverly said, "You'll like it, you'll meet a lot of people." And sure thing, I have met a lot of people over the years. I cannot tell you how much the Virginia Bar Association has meant to me over the years. Truly, being involved with this association has been the highlight of my career, and I have been blessed to have worked with two fantastic firms in Virginia, Hunt and Williams, now Hunt Andrews Kurth, where I was a young partner when I chaired the Young Lawyers Division back in the early 90s, and more recently with Kaufman and Knowles. But even though they are wonderful firms, truly what has made my career is being involved with the Virginia Bar Association and getting to know all of you and being a part of something greater than oneself. I associate the Virginia Bar Association with excellence, with professionalism, with collegiality, probably above all. And I'm so thrilled to be here back at the Homestead after the crazy couple of years that we've had, and to see everybody so happy to be together again. And so I want to tell you, we have a lot of rebuilding to do. Look at the back of this room. I mean, it's empty. This is a good start, but we have taken a hit on membership, as you might imagine, through COVID, and we have a lot of work to do, I think, to build things back up. But I hope that you will be with us in Williamsburg in January for the annual meeting, and that you'll think about a young lawyer that you may be able to bring along to that meeting and tell them, you're going to meet a lot of people. And we have a great thing going with this association. I can't imagine why you'd want to practice law in Virginia and not be a member of the Virginia Bar Association. I have spoken before about being a Virginia lawyer and not just a lawyer practicing in Virginia. I'm from Long Island, New York. I could have gone to New York, could have gone to Boston, but I came to Virginia, settled in Virginia with my sweet husband, Brack, and who I know you all love him more than myself. I mean, he provides all the entertainment at these functions, but in any event, I am proud to be a Virginia lawyer. I am so thrilled to have had the pleasure of working with so many of you. And, I think about this award, I probably have short ribs stuck in my teeth. I did not know this was coming, but I know about the Walker Award. I know who it's named for. I know who's received it before, and it's very humbling to receive this. Who would have thought you needed a worldwide pandemic to be recognized for your work with the association? But be that as it may, I want to thank the staff of the VBA and all of you for supporting me and for all of your kind words. Yeah, it stunk. I always wanted to be president of the VBA. Who would have thought I would have had the year that I had? But in many ways, it was very, very satisfying, and it's mainly because so many of you stepped up to support me and to support the Virginia Bar Association. So, thank you again, and I hope that all of you enjoy every single minute of being here at the Homestead on this beautiful weekend and being together with our friends and colleagues. It has been a great meeting so far, and I look forward to seeing you all in January at the Williamsburg Inn and Lodge.